The In Well Time Car Talk Show thanks you for 14 wonderful years. Yep, our first show aired May 7th, 2011 on a local radio station. Then it was a move to the digital world and social media, and you followed. Thank you. We continue to build and grow our fan base, and it's all because of you and your auto enthusiast friends. We appreciate your support. It's always great to see you at our remote broadcasts, and we hope you'll continue to stop by and say hello. It's been a great ride, and we hope to bring you more fun and adventure right here on the In Well Time Car Talk Show. Hello and welcome to Victoria, Texas. We're down here in De Leon Plaza, which I like to call the square of Victoria. Is that okay?
Yes, the heart of Victoria.
It is, and it's wonderful down here. It kind of reminds me of so many county seats in Texas.
Yes.
Yeah, but the county seat is not here.
I mean, we've got the beautiful county courthouse.
That's it. That's the courthouse, but it's not in the middle, which is so typical of so many. So the Hot Rod Tour of Texas, and welcome. This is the kickoff evening. Here we are on Thursday night. Yes, I know that you're seeing this on Saturday morning, but we wanted to make this kind of part of our show on Saturday morning so you can get a feeling, a taste of what is in store for us on the tour every time we come down here to Victoria for the start of the Hot Rod Tour. Thursday night, it's a big kickoff night. Everybody gathers up, and we're going to be here for a few hours.
Yes.
Then we all go back to our hotels, get a good night's sleep because we're up early in the morning to head out of town with all of the Victoria Police Department and others to guide us out of town.
Yes.
So much fun. But let's concentrate on the square here, okay, shall we? So as you can see, as we're going to walk down the street here, and you'll see all of the cars that are gathered up. By the way, speaking of which, there's a parking problem here tonight.
A little bit.
You know, I got here
more than normal.
Yeah, I got here at 4:30 tonight, and the problem is that all of these were already taken. So the question is, what time do they start showing up? 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
About 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yes.
Oh
yeah. It's a long day, but there's lots of wonderful shops that surround the plaza. There's beautiful restaurants down this way. Lots of boutiques, over here that just surround the square. That anybody that comes to visit has almost a full day, if not a whole weekend, of shopping and eating and playing.
Kate, I get the feeling that it wasn't always this way. I mean, back 100 years ago it may have been, but there was probably a period of redevelopment. How long ago was that?
So I would say that it probably really kicked off in about 2020.
That's a good time. Yeah, right in the middle of COVID.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're in the planning phase. It was a nice quiet time to plan.
I got it.
Yeah, but Main Street program had existed in Victoria as a nonprofit in 2010, and in 2020 the city combined with them to really kind of compound, if you will, their efforts to revitalize the downtown area. And so I would say that we have slowly and steadily.
So let me think. You think it's worked?
I always say I feel like my hair's on fire, and when I'm making my reports to council and I see how many events get held in the downtown area, over 800 a year.
800 events,
sizes.
Well, just a few moments ago before we talked again, since we met this evening, I thought, this would be a great destination, not only for the Hot Rod Tour start, but for the car clubs that are in Houston, and there's got to be hundreds of them.
Yes.
And this is a perfect Saturday or Sunday road trip from Houston.
Really is.
You got the highway, no construction once you get out of Rosenberg.
Yes.
Straight on here.
The ever-growing Houston.
I know, and speed limit out there on the highway is 75 miles an hour.
It is a great little zip, literally.
Yeah, and you can get out here and open it up. This is something that you would like to have here, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I was just kind of drooling over this 1967 Camaro I saw back in the back.
Yes.
I said, that has to be a 67 or a 68, right? Because then you get the headlight flares in the 69, and he goes, it's a 67,
look
you got
at you.
it.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking, this is a great destination because of all the things that are offered here in the square. So when you have a car club that wants to come down to Victoria, make this kind of like a lunch stop before they head back out to Houston for the end of the day, what do you have to offer here? Clearly you have all the restaurants and bars and that sort of stuff, which is tons of fun. But I guess if you got a car club that's big enough that you can probably do some special things for them.
Oh yes, yeah. If you get with my department, we'll usually get with Joel over at the Convention Visitors Bureau, Discover Victoria. We can put together tours. We can, hook you up with events. We can give you itineraries. All sorts of things. I mean, I think the sky's the limit if we tailor it. You let us know what you're interested in. Are you interested in history? Are you interested in events? Are you interested in pub crawls? We can almost do it all.
Pub crawls. That checks my box.
Right? Same.
Yeah. Oh, are we going too fast, Mike?
Yeah. It's the excitement.
It's only been 5 minutes.
Okay, good. So right now, the symphony is playing down here. And this is a thing that you started last year with the Hot Rod Tour?
Well, I would love to take credit for it because it's such an amazing event. But Symphony has been doing their downtown rhythms for about 29 years now.
Really?
And,
where did they play before the pavilion was built?
They played here. They played in the street. Parks and Recreation would pull a mobile stage out into the middle of the street, which was Forest Street. And it would be early wee hours in the morning. They would pull that stage here, and Symphony would set up in front of it. We'd block the roads, and they'd play right in the middle of a street.
And it was a full house, no doubt.
Full house, no doubt.
Yeah.
And then Bobby came over, and he was like, hey, he's meeting with Joel, and he said, I want to bring Hot Rod Tour downtown.
Yeah.
It's super cool. Y'all are doing amazing things,
Yeah.
and I want to be part of it. I want the 4th Thursday of the month in April. And I said, we can't step on the Symphony's toes. That's a 29-year holding date for them.
Right.
So we put
the
Symphony.
two together.
Symphony and
How
Hot Rod in
beautiful
the
was
same
that?
room, and it's been kismet since.
I love that.
They work beautifully together.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, two demographics you would never think would go together together like peanut butter and jelly.
Us Hot Rod guys, we like everything.
Right.
Last year we went to a drive-in movie on a Saturday night. That's the kind of stuff that us Hot Rodders like.
Yeah.
We like regular stuff, but to put everybody together, and it's all the get together with like people that love cars and hot rods.
Yes, and
apparently we're pulling you in.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So what kind of hot rod truck do you have?
I have a truck. I don't know
Yes.
if it's a hot rod truck. But I need a Chevy 1500 4-door, so I pull my horse with it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So that's my end. That's why I've got a pickup truck.
I mean, there are things like this that you could pull the horse trailer
Right?
with.
I think this truck right here was a 1500 diesel, and I yelled at him, "You want to trade?" I don't think he heard me. Want trade?
Yeah, this is a beautiful car here. This
It's
classic
gorgeous.
60s GTO.
I love that color.
But this is the one I have kind of picked out for you here with the horse trailer because it's got a lot of character to it.
Absolutely.
Like
yes.
you. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so the symphony is playing over here, and I think that what we need to do is we need to kind of walk over there and probably get a taste of that. You had mentioned the courthouse earlier, so on the way over there, let's stop by the courthouse over here. If you don't.
I think the second courthouse was built in like the 1890s or so.
Wow. Well, this is beautiful.
But I mean,
with
it's
the
gorgeous.
clock tower. I'm
Yes.
thinking Back to the Future. How about you?
Absolutely, yeah, yes, for sure.
Come on.
Yes, they've been doing some work on the courthouse recently, getting it all spruced up.
Now,
so
I met this guy. This is an absolutely stunningly beautiful car.
it's gorgeous.
And let's see what it says. This is a 37 Ford Roadster with a beautiful
I think I
motor
could fit
in
in
it.
this one.
Huh?
I think I could fit in this
Yeah,
one.
you look good in this one, right behind the wheel there. And maybe
I
put a
can see it
trailer hitch
now.
on it for the horse trailer.
Right? Yes.
So let's walk into the park, Mike. So those of you that are watching this on a Saturday morning, Hot Rod Tour is underway, and we're making the stop at the Spindle Tap Brewery in the north side of Houston. And from there, I can't tell you where we go because it's been held a deep secret because, as it turns out, there are people that like to cheat the system, and that's such a thing. Yeah. And they go, well, I don't want to drive down to Victoria, but
yeah, you do.
But I'm here in Houston, so I'll just join them up there. They're at the Spindle Tap Brewery on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So there's that. They kind of like jump the line. They jump the line.
Mm-hmm.
Not fair.
Not fair.
You know, those of us that we came down here last year here.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on the tour since its inception 4 years ago, and out there on Navarro Street. And are you familiar with the? Yeah.
Yes.
It's a Kawasaki dealer or something out there.
Mm-hmm.
They cleared out the lot for us. Well, that lasted for 2 years, and they busted at the seams.
Yes.
Because all of us
That's
guys.
Exactly what Bobby said when he came to us. He said, "I need bigger. I need more space."
Yeah. So next year, the goal is that we're going to have specialized parking for those that can't park in the spaces right around the square here.
Oh.
There's a challenge for you.
I'm always up for a challenge.
I know you are. So at any rate, so we're going to walk over here, and Mr. Mars, if you'll stay there, and we're going to walk up here, and we're going to listen to the symphony for a second. Listen,
it's always so much fun listening to them.
I know, and look at the turnout here.
It's amazing.
Isn't it?
I love it.
Don't you?
Yes.
I know you're probably
people.
thinking, I want to get home, but no.
No, how can you think that? It's everybody that you see, if you don't know them, you want to know them.
Yeah.
Everybody is so
Kinda
friendly
like
here.
me. Kind of like that crazy phone call that you got a couple of days ago going, Kate, you don't know me, but.
Hey, I say, but I bet I want to know you.
Yeah. And there you go. And once you were described to me, I picked you out immediately and said,
yes,
there's my person
yes.
right there. Yeah,
short,
exactly.
brunette, and fiery.
Yeah, that's it. So anyway, the symphony from Victoria Symphony.
Just celebrated their 50th year.
And you know the fun thing about it is you've got high school bands. You even had the grade school singers out here earlier. So it doesn't stop. It continues
doesn't stop.
on.
You got to grow your community.
Did you line all this up? How did that all come about?
I like to say I put the right people in the room together, and then everything else just kind of works itself out. You know, the symphony, the beautiful thing about this partnership is that the symphony and the Hot Rod Tour both find value in partnerships.
Yep.
So, you know, there's so many people out there, I want my own thing. But there's so many nonprofits and there's so many community organizations here that love to partner with each other. And I mean, and there's just this buzz happening at the plaza right now. What's going on today?
Cars!
Yeah. Cars and
awesome
music.
cars. From all over the state of Texas, too.
All over.
Yeah, and that's one of the really nice things about this.
Yes.
You know, I think that Bobby and Jeremy had visions of this, but they didn't know how big it would become so quickly, because all of us car guys like events like this.
Yes.
And getting new friends and talking and having a good time.
Yes, and it's so friendly here. Everybody is so inviting and so hospitable. I mean, it's just, you can't run into a stranger here.
I have to tell you, so in all the years that I lived in Houston, Victoria was kind of like a pass-through getting down to Corpus Christi or down to the valley. This is a stop.
We've always been known as the Crossroads. I'm like, we're not the Crossroads. We're Victoria.
Yeah.
We're a destination. Come here.
Yeah, come here.
Spend a weekend here. We're so close. It's, as you mentioned, it's a stretch of highway. You can't help but put the pedal to the metal on to get here.
That's exactly right. Kate, it's great to see you.
It's very
Thank
good
you
to
so
see
much.
you.
We really appreciate your time and sticking around for us because we had some technical issues here.
I'm always around.
Okay. Well, we'll be in touch and we're going to do this again.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'll hold you to it.
Okay. Thank
you.
We'll be back right after these messages. The In Well Time Car Talk Show thanks you for 14 wonderful years. Yep, our first show aired May 7th, 2011 on a local radio station. Then it was a move to the digital world and social media, and you followed. Thank you. We continue to build and grow our fan base, and it's all because of you and your auto enthusiast friends. We appreciate your support. It's always great to see you at our remote broadcasts, and we hope you'll continue to stop by and say hello. It's been a great ride, and we hope to bring you more fun and adventure right here on the In Well Time Car Talk Show.